Next, for j equals to 0, j less than c2, j plus plus. And another for loop for k equals to 0, k less than c1, k plus plus. These are the three for loops which are used in performing the matrix multiplication. Then in that, count equals to, here initially we take it as count equals to 0, then count is equals to initially count plus matrix A of ik plus ik asterisk b of kj. Okay. Then this count is stored in the C of ij. C of ij equals to count. So this is the end, and count equals to 0, end of the for loops. Okay, this is the logic. For example, I am taking two matrices, just a simple 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0 element, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0 element, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 elements, and resultant is C. We multiply those two matrices, these two matrices, and store the result into the C matrix. So this is the 2 by 2 matrix, this is also 2 by 2 matrix. The number of columns in the first matrix and the number of rows in the second matrix are same, hence we can perform the matrix multiplication, and the resultant matrix is in the order number of rows in the first matrix into number of columns in the second matrix. That is 2 by 2 matrix. That means we can get the 4 values. This is the 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay. So first, for I is equals to 0, R1, the number of rows 2, number of columns 2, number of columns is 2. For I is equals to 0, 0 less than 2, condition true, it enters into the loop. For j is equals to 0, 0 less than 2, it is true, then it enters into the loop. For k is equals to 0, 0 less than 2, it is true, then it enters into the loop. Initially count is 0, 0 plus a of ik, I value 0, k value 0. I value 0, k value 0. A of 0, 0 element is 1 into b of kj. B of which element? K value is 0, j value is 0. K value is 0, j value 0. So in B, 0, 0 element is 1. In A, 0, 0 element is 1. In B, 0, 0 element is 1. 1 into 1. Okay? This 1 into 1 is 1. This is added to count. Then count will become 1. So loop ends. Then k value incremented. K value incremented. Then k will become 1. 1 less than 2. Condition true. It enters into the loop. Initial count is 1 plus a of I value 0, k value 1. In B matrix, k value is 1, j value is 0. So in A, 1 0 element is 2 into, in B, 1 0 element is 3. Here the first row first element is multiplied with the first column first element, and the first row second element is multiplied with the first column second element. That means 3. 2 into 3. So these two are added. So 2 into 3, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. That 7 is stored in the count. That 7 is stored in the count. Loop ends, k value increments. K will become 2. 2 less than 2. Condition false. So it exits from the loop, and the result, the count is stored in C of ij. That means I value 0, j value 0. So in 0, 0 position, the count value is 7 is stored. Then count will becomes 0. Again, the count will becomes 0. Loop ends. After the loop end, this is the loop for j value incremented. So j will become 1 less than 2, condition true. So it enters into the loop. K is equals to 0, 0 less than 2, it is true, then it enters into the loop. Initially count is 0, a of I value 0, k value 0, b value in b k value is 0, j value 1. Okay, in a the 0 0 element is 1 into, in b 0 1 element is 2. We know that the first row first column is completed, then we performing first row second column. That means the 0 0 element is multiplied with the 0 1 element. That means 1 into 2. 1 into 2 is 2. This is added to the count. That means count will become 2. So that is stored in the count. Then count equals to 2. Loop ends. Then k value incremented. After the increment of k, it will become 1. 1 less than 2. Condition true. It enters into the loop. In count already 2. 2 plus a of I value is 0 and k value is 1 into b of k value is 1 and j value is also 1. So 0 1 element in A is multiplied with the 1 1 element in B. That means 2 into 4. 2 into 4 is 8. Already in count is 2. 8 plus 2, 10. That 10 is stored in the count. So then count equals to 10. Loop ends. After the end of the loop, the k value incremented and it will be 2. 2 less than 2, condition false. So it terminates the loop. Then the count is stored in C of I value 0, now j value 1. So the value is stored at 0 1 position. So that means here the count value is 10. That is stored. Then the loop will become end. Then j value incremented. J value is already 1. After incrementation it will become 2. 2 less than 2. Condition false. So j loop terminated. Then this is the end of the outer for loop. Then I value incremented. After the incrementation of I value, I will become 1. Then check the condition. 1 less than 2. Condition true. So if the condition is true, then it enters into the loop. So j value 0, 0 less than 2. Condition true. It enters into the loop. K value 0, 0 less than 2. It is also true. It enters the loop. Then count is, now here count will make 0. Then count is 0 plus a of. So here I value 0, k value I value 1, k value 0, and the k value 0, j value 0. Okay. So now in A the 1 0 element 3 is multiplied with the 0 0. That means second row first column. So 3 into 1. So 3 plus 0, 3. So that 3 is stored in the count. So here count will, then loop it. K value increments. K will become 1. 1 less than 2. Condition true. After the condition true, it enters into the loop. Now count is equals to 3 plus a of I value 1, k value 1. K value 1, j value 0. In A, the 1 1 element is multiplied with the 1 0 element in B. That means 4 into 3. 4 into 3, 12. Already in count 3. 12 plus 3, 15. This 15 is stored in the count. Then count is 15. Loop ends. Then k value increments. Already k is equals to 1. After the incrementation, the k will become 2. 2 less than 2. Condition false. Then it terminates the loop. Then the count is stored in C of ij. I value 1, j value 0. In 1 0 position, the count value is 15. That 15 is stored at 1 0 position in C, and the count will become 0. Then it's the loop end. This is the outer for loop of k, that is jth for loop. Then j value incremented. After the incrementation, initially the j value is 0. After the incrementation, it will become 1. 1 less than 2. Condition true. It enters into the loop. K is equals to 0. 0 less than 2. It is true. Then it enters into the loop. Then count is 0. 0 plus A of ik. That means I value is 1, k value is 0 and k value is 0, j value is 1. Okay. So in A, the 1 0 element is 3 is multiplied with the 0 1 element in B. 0 1 element is 2. That is 3 into 2, 6. 6 is added with the count, that is 0. 6 plus 0 is 6. That 6 is stored again into the count. Then count is 6. It loop and then k value incremented. After the incrementation of k, the k will become 2. So 2 less than 1. Initially k is equals to 0. After the incrementation, the k value is 1. 1 less than 2. It is true. Then it enters into the loop. In count already 6 plus a of I value is 1, k value is 1. K value 1, j value 1. So in A, the 1 1 element is multiplied with the 1 1 element in B. 4 into 4, 16. Already in count 6. 16 plus 6, 22. That 22 is stored in the count. Then count equals to 22. It's loop and then k value incremented. In previous k is equals to 1. After the incrementation, the k will become 2. So 2 less than 2, condition false. It terminates the loop. The count is stored in C of ij. I value 1 and j value 1. So in 1 1 position, the element is stored, that is count, that is 22. Then count will become 0. This is the end of the jth for loop. After the already j is 1. After the incrementation, the j will become 2. 2 less than 2, condition false. So these total steps are terminated. This is the end of the ith for loop. Already I value 1. After the incrementation of I, it will become 2. So 2 less than 2, false. The total is terminated. This is the matrix multiplication logic. After the completion of performing matrix multiplication, then display the result. For result display, we are using two for loops. For I equals to 0, I less than. So for the resultant matrix, number of rows in the first matrix are the rows and number of columns in the second matrix are the columns. So the row size is R1 I plus plus. For I equals to 0, I less than C2, j equal to 0, j less than C2, j plus plus. For printing, printer percentile D, the resultant is in C, so C of I, j. So this is the end. For printing, we use the slash n to go to the new line, printer slash n. This is the end of the outer for loop. Then matrix multiplication. So perform, we enter the elements into the first matrix, enter the elements into the second matrix, and matrix multiplication is performed. These are, and display is also completed. Then if condition is closed. Then the else condition. What is the else condition? Printf matrix multiplication is not possible. This is the else condition. And finally, return 0 may close. This is the matrix multiplication. So in the matrix multiplication, first we check number of columns in the first matrix are equals to the number of rows in the second matrix. Then only we can perform the matrix multiplication. In the matrix multiplication, first take a one matrix and enter the elements into that matrix, and take second matrix and enter the elements into the second matrix. After that, then perform the matrix multiplication. After that, then print the result. Then else condition. If it is false, then else condition is executed. That is, matrix multiplication is not possible. Let's be honest.